Hello, welcome to Co-Creating with Cosmic Holly. I'm Holly, and today is December 27th, 2025, and we are at the first quarter moon at 2 degrees, 14 minutes Aries. So this is the first quarter moon after the Sagittarius new moon. And as you know, we talk about the new moon as a time to use your imagination, a time to start thinking about what kind of intentions you'd like to set. So the new moon is a time of unseen potentials, but during the quarter moon, we start to get a little more clarity. That first quarter moon, the moon is getting bigger. We start to have more light. And so some people, this is when they like to actually set their intentions during this quarter moon time. Um, but it's very much in alignment with Aries. It's when the seed, if we're looking at seed metaphors, it's when the seed is pushing through the dirt. We nurture, observe, review, weed. We remove what it is we don't want, so that we can nurture. We start to remove what we don't want, so that we can nurture what we do want. I haven't set my intentions yet for the new moon, so I am going to do that. I'm going to do that this today or over the next few days. Though I have been doing this very slow, excuse me. I've been doing this slow intention releasing since the 21st of December, since the solstice. I came across a ritual that called to me, and so I've been doing it. Where you write down 13 things you'd like to have happen in the new year, in the next year. The new year sounds like I want it all to happen on the January 1st. And so you write down the intentions, and each one on a separate sheet of paper, you fold it up, and then each night, starting on the 21st, you burn one of the intentions, letting the universe take care of it. And on the 1st of January, you burn your last intention, and then you have one left, and you open it, and that's the one you really put your real focus on. So I liked that. I also realized, and I think this is part of it, and maybe this will be part of my Sagittarius new moon intentions. Um, I realized I wrote nothing about dance, and I really want to dance. So something's going to happen with dancing. I mean, like, I dance on my own, but I want to take some lessons. So we'll see what happens in the um in the new year, in the 2026. I made a promise during the pandemic that after the pandemic was over, I would take dance lessons, and then to myself, and I made that promise out loud, actually, to the band I was in at the time. And a lot happened that kept me from doing that. Namely, my moving from the Southwest back to the Hudson Valley, and caregiving for my mom, and sort of, I, putting my own, I guess, dreams on hold for a little while. And realized in the last year, my mother died on October 3rd, 2024. Um, so it's been just a little over a year. I've just been sort of in a daze and just recollecting myself, and sort of asking myself, which brings us back to the Aries energy. Um, how do I nurture my own inner child? Like, what does my inner child want? And I kind of like that I haven't created my wishes yet for the new moon because the Aries energy is to ask yourself, what do I want? What would make me happy? Okay. So the question really is like focused on yourself. So what do you want? What would make you happy? Not what your partner wants, not what your kids want, not what your family wants, not what your boss wants. What do you want? And I think this is an important question right now because coming in just a couple of months in February, February 20th, Saturn and Neptune are meeting at 0 degrees Aries, starting an entirely new cycle. With Saturn, it's a 29-year cycle. And with, I'm looking it up, with Saturn and Neptune meeting, I I think it's every 39 years they meet. Let's see, 36, 37 years. So you could say that 0 degrees, obviously 0 degrees with Saturn would be a new 29-year cycle. 0 degrees Aries and Saturn. But also, this conjunction is kind of a 36 to 37-year cycle as well. Or you could just ask yourself, what is it that I want? Uh, here's the question. We're coming back to this smaller cycle, the moon cycle of Aries, which is um, do this for yourself if you like to do this kind of thing. Starting today and going to February 20th, 2026. So this is around the Chinese New Year as well. This is around the Aquarius new moon, right? That's the Chinese New Year. What if I am a child of the universe? What if I am a child of the universe? And do some stream of consciousness writing, like 5 minutes, like let yourself write for 5 minutes. If you have more time, let yourself write. But like do it every day. Do it every day for just a few minutes or once a week or just a little bit of time. Like, what if I'm a child of the universe? And what does that mean? What if I reclaim my innocence? So Aries is the child of the zodiac. What if I am innocent? What does that mean to you? You know? A lot of us lose our innocence way too young, as far as I'm my own experience. So like what if I am innocent? And it's not like a moral thing. It's just like, what if I'm innocent and curious um and the world is new to me? What does that look like? What if I'm a child of the universe? Let's go back to that. I think it's a better question. Um, Also, this moon is connected to, think 9 months ago. Like, what was the Aries new moon that happened 9 months ago? So that would be March of 2025. I'm March or April. We go back 9 months to that Aries new moon. Look back. What were your intentions? What was going on for you? And what is playing out for you now? What are some themes that are coming up? But Aries is going to be a really big theme, which is why I'm saying, like, just take a little bit of time. What if I'm a child in the universe? What does that mean to you? Okay. I've been shuffling while I'm talking and waiting for a card to jump out. And I'm still shuffling. Yeah. This is I think this is a really great time because it is like naturally quiet time of year. These celebrations are, for me, I've kind of stepped away from them. My birthday is Christmas Eve, so I used to find myself in situations and places that I didn't want to be in. All right. Okay. Pulled one card. I'm going to pull one more because this is the quarter moon and I like to play with the energy. Um, and I think, well, I'll start with this card, Queen of Wands. I pulled this a few days ago as well, but um, with the theme of what we're talking about is the Queen of Wands is warmth and creativity and spirit embodied. And the the reality is the question, what is it that you want? And you want to look at it in a way where um or in an with the understanding that what you want is for the highest good of all. So you can ask that, you can add that, what if what I want is for the highest good of all? um the queen is beautiful, bright, loving, just like energy that people, that it's charisma. People want to be around the Queen of Wands. And it's the aspect of yourself. I think before when I picked it, it was reversed. This time it was not reversed. So you're beginning to realize yourself, because this is warmth realized. This is spirit realized. You're the person that, you walk into the room and the cats love you, right? People love you. I can't remember the name of, there was a Tarot scholar. She said, be the flame, not the moth, right? Not the moth that's drawn to the flame, but the flame. That's what the queen is. Warm-hearted, and she is able to be that warm-hearted being because she also takes care of her own needs. She doesn't take care of other people's needs before herself. She checks in to see that one staff there is like the ace of staffs, like the inspiration. She acts on inspiration, which comes from a loving place. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's it for this, you know, for this. Can you be this person to your child self? You know? Yeah. Okay. I think that's cool. Um, Happy Aries first quarter moon, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Peace and love. If you'd like to get a reading with me, you could go to holly-troy.com/tarot. You could also book a reading with me in person if you're in the Hudson Valley at medicamagica.com. Bye.